On August 24th, 2025, the world said farewell to thinkers, storytellers, scientists, and artists, men whose words, discoveries, and convictions shaped the worlds of knowledge, art, and public service. From the laboratories of the National Cancer Institute to the pages of Britain's newspapers, from the baseball diamonds of America to the sets of Hollywood, each of them lived with purpose, curiosity, and creativity. Today, we pause to honor their lives and the legacies they leave behind. Born in Romania and forged by the pursuit of truth, Michael Bustin became one of America's leading molecular biologists. As a senior investigator at the National Cancer Institute, he dedicated his life to unlocking the secrets of chromatin and the ways our genes express themselves. His groundbreaking research deepened our understanding of cellular biology, illuminating how the smallest building blocks of life define who we are. To his colleagues, Bustin was a mentor and a mind of rare brilliance. To the scientific community, a pioneer whose work advanced the frontiers of cancer research. In a world often divided, his devotion to science stood as a testament to collaboration, intellect, and humanity's unending quest to know itself. Joseph I. Castro believed that education was a great equalizer, the bridge between potential and opportunity. As president of California State University, Fresno, and later chancellor of the CSU system, he worked tirelessly to expand access to higher education, especially for first-generation and underrepresented students. A scholar of political science, Castro was also a son of the San Joaquin Valley, a region whose values of family, perseverance, and community shaped his leadership. Even as he faced personal and professional challenges, his commitment to the power of learning never wavered. His life, cut short by cancer at 58, reminds us that education isn't just about institutions. It's about people, dreams, and the courage to change lives one student at a time. Baseball is often called America's pastime, and for Mark Hill, it was life itself. Over a career spanning more than a decade, he played as a catcher for the St. Louis Cardinals, San Francisco Giants, and Chicago White Sox, known for his steady glove and quick mind behind the plate. Teammates remembered him as dependable, a quiet force who anchored the defense and guided pitchers with calm authority. After his playing days, Hill continued to give back to the sport he loved, mentoring young athletes and sharing the discipline, patience, and teamwork that defined his career. To fans, Mark Hill was more than a player. He was a reminder that greatness in baseball isn't always about the spotlight. Sometimes it's about consistency, leadership, and heart. For over half a century, Floyd Levine brought humanity to every role he played, from Blood Brothers to Melrose Place to Airplane 2, the sequel. A true character actor, he moved seamlessly between television, film, and stage, embodying figures both tender and tough. His performances carried a natural honesty, the kind that makes even small moments unforgettable. Levine's longevity in Hollywood was no accident. It came from hard work, adaptability, and a deep respect for his craft. He may not have sought the limelight, but his talent lit up every project he touched. At 93, Floyd Levine's legacy is found in the quiet strength of his artistry, a steady heartbeat within the ever-changing rhythm of American film and television. Bold, irreverent, and endlessly creative, Mort Todd was a force of energy in the comic book world. As an editor, writer, and businessman, he left an indelible mark on independent comics and satire. His work as editor of Crack magazine in the late 1980s and early 1990s redefined humor publishing, bringing a modern edge to parody and pop culture. Todd also collaborated with legends of the industry, blending art, storytelling, and humor in ways that connected to fans across generations. He believed comics were more than entertainment. They were mirrors, capable of reflecting both absurdity and truth. In his passing, the comic world loses a provocateur and a pioneer, a man who saw creativity not as an option, but as a way of life. In politics, authenticity is rare, and Ken Waller embodied it fully. A member of the Missouri House of Representatives, he served with integrity, commitment, and a genuine love for his community. Waller's approach to leadership was rooted in listening, understanding the needs of everyday people, and working toward solutions that mattered beyond the chamber. He was known as a neighbor, a friend, and a man of steady principle. His dedication to public service reflected a lifelong belief in civic duty and local unity. His passing leaves behind not just a gap in government, but a void in the hearts of those who knew him. proof that one person's service can ripple far beyond the walls of politics. Witty, sharp, and endlessly insightful, Michael Bywater had a gift for seeing the world as it truly was, and writing about it with both elegance and bite. A British writer, columnist, and critic, Bywater contributed to The Independent, The Observer, and countless other outlets, dissecting the contradictions of modern life with humor and humanity. His writing blended intellectual precision with a mischievous tone, often probing the absurdities of technology, politics, and the human condition. In private life, he was known for his intellect, his humor, and his unflinching honesty. Bywater's later years were marked by a battle with Lewy body dementia, yet even as his mind dimmed, his words continue to shine, a reminder that great writing outlives the body that crafts it. A voice of clarity and calm through turbulent times, Michael Charlton helped shape modern journalism. Born in Australia, he became a British journalist and broadcaster, known for his thoughtful reporting and commanding presence. He hosted and contributed to programs that informed and inspired, earning respect for his integrity and depth. Over the decades, Charlton reported from war zones, political arenas, and cultural crossroads, always with the same quiet conviction that truth must be told. At 98, he leaves behind one of the longest and most respected careers in British media. His voice may be silent now, but his example continues to guide generations of journalists who follow his path. Today, we remember Michael Bustin, Joseph I., Castro, Mark Hill, Floyd Levine, Mort Todd, Ken Waller, Michael Bywater, and Michael Charlton, men whose intellect, courage, and creativity enriched our collective story. Each of them approached life as a mission: to learn, to lead, to entertain, or to enlighten. Their paths were different, but their legacies converge on a single truth: the human spirit, when dedicated to purpose, leaves behind a light that never fades. As we close this day of remembrance, may their stories inspire us to keep building, questioning, and creating, for that is how memory becomes meaning. Dove, may they rest in peace.